Oh, you're joking.
Hi Chuckies, Cherylyn Barnsey. Now, I've got a bit of a story for you. You know, Karen was over and we were having a coffee and she started talking about spiritual centre. I said, I don't want to hear it. You know, I'm over it. You know, they're not worth it. Sky, she can go fuck herself. Plain and simple. Don't want to hear it. So I said, zip it. Don't want to hear it. So she stopped talking about it. So then what happened was I got a phone call from some of my girlfriends from high school. They're sisters, and they moved to Queensland together a few years after they left high school. So I've seen them a few times. They've come here and I've gone up there a few times. But I get this phone call and they said, we're in Sydney. When do you want to see each other? So I said, oh, this afternoon, come round, you know where I live. So I said to Karen, I said, look Chuck, I'm cutting this short. I've got some friends coming around here, so you got to go because I've got to go and get a few bits and pieces before they get here. You know, so I shoot her out and then I went to the shops because, you know, with Dez back here, I've got fuck all food in the house. All she does from the moment she gets up until she goes to bed is eat, 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 eat. No wonder her ass isn't fatter than it is. You know, so I go to the bakery because I want to get some bread and I want to get a family-sized custard tart for Sammy and Cynthia, you know, my girlfriends. So I'm going in there and I end up getting a few other things, you know, so I got this tea cake and they had 2 bags of finger buttons for $5. So I said, well, that's a fucking bargain, I'm going to get that as well. Yeah, and then I got my family-sized custard tart, and so Anne said, you'll have party, and I said, no, just friends from school coming over, not a party. And she says, oh, school party, and I say, no, just friends, Anne. Yeah, so I had a bit of a wander around just to make sure there wasn't anything else. So I thought, okay, this is enough. This'll do. If it's not, I can come back and I can get some more donuts or chocolate croissant or something like that. So as I'm walking out, I see there's 3 boys and they're on the other side of the bakery where they do the, you know, pork roll and chicken salad roll and, you know. So as I left, I gave Anne a wink and I said, can't the boys make their own sandwiches? And then I started to walk out. So as I'm walking off, I hear one of these young bastards say, mind your own business, fucking old bitch. So I thought, fuck this. No one fucking talks to me like that. So I went back and I said, which one of you little fucking dickwits said that? And one of them goes, said what? And I said, one of you just said, mind your own business, you fucking old bitch. And they said, no, he didn't. None of us said that. And I said, yeah, well, that's an outright fucking lie because I heard you. And I don't think Anne would say it. So I said, who said it? And then one of them goes, why would we say that? And I said, because I said, make your own sandwiches. And then the little one, the smart ass, he says, make your own fucking custard tart. And I say, 1, it's a bakery and not a sandwich shop. You come here, you get custard tart, meat pie, sausage roll, bakery things, not a sandwich. Because I come here, I just want to get a few things, be able to get it in 3 seconds, but I have to wait 5 fucking minutes because poor Anne's on the side making sandwiches for every bastard. I just want a few things that'll take 30 seconds all up, but I have to wait 5 minutes for people who want to get fucking pork rolls. So go home and make your own fucking sandwiches. And then the beautiful thing, she's like, oh, we make this here. And I said, shh. And so I was saying to the boys, I said, in future, if someone who's older than you is telling you off, you do not start running your mouth. And I said, here's the thing with you young lot. It's either 1, ever since you're born, you have the golden spoon put in your mouth, you put on a big podium sort of thing. Never had a smack across your ass in your life. You think you just run around and own the place, say what you want to anyone, no respect for your elders. Or 2, you know, your parents are junkies and they never taught you right from wrong. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's not really your fault. But at the end of the day, we're all in charge of ourselves. Because I didn't have the best upbringing myself. I ended up pulling myself together. So the boys get their rolls and they hop on their push bikes what was waiting out the front. And as they're riding off, the little one goes, fat fucking slut. And I just thought, you little fucking bastard. No one calls me a fucking slut. And you're such a coward. You do it as you're right off. So I had the shits then, and I just punched the bit of glass with all the salad in it for the pork rolls. And Anne said, hey. And I said, Anne, if those three come back in here again, I want you to get their names for me if you can. Try and get the first name and the last name, and I'll find them on Facebook and I'll find out who their parents are. So anyway, I took me things and I went home, and Cynthia and Semi came over, and yeah, they said, you alright? And I said, not really. And I said, what's wrong? And I said, when I was down the bakery, there was these three boys, and I said, can't the boys make their own sandwiches? And then one of them said, mind your own business, you fat fucking bitch. And I told them how I lost my cool, and then one of them rode off and called me a fat slut, and yeah, so who knows. Anyway, let's leave it at that. You can add me on my Twitter site, and that's at Cherylyn Barnes. Hashtag Mutts at the Bakery, because I had moles at the mall. 1, 2, 3. So now this one's called Mutts at the Bakery. Make sure you add me on my Facebook site, www.facebook.com/CherylynBarnesAU for Australia. And make sure you add my Instagram site. Make sure you give this YouTube the big thumbs up, and make sure you click subscribe, so you'll be able to see all the other YouTubes what I've got as well. Alright, chooks, let's leave it at that. Ciao for now, chookies.